If you like this video, please click like, share it, and subscribe, and the button's over there somewhere. And if you want coaching with me, Nottingham or online, all the information is in the bio. Are you doing all right? So this week I want to talk about aiming, or people's priorities I think are wrong. I think in the game of the minute there's a lot about alignment and line of sights, which is obviously important to know, you know, especially at levels you go. But there's no magic alignment or line of sights. If you ever come and see me, find your line of sight. It takes us 5 minutes, 2 minutes, 5 minute max, right? But that's it. We never talk about it. We move on. But you know, it will be talked about at the minute like there's some magic line. Well, like I say, there isn't. But where I think your priorities are wrong is that I think there's too much made of this, and I think you should be more attention. You should be actually when you're down on the shot, like this. Right. So why are your priorities wrong? What I mean is this. Now, there's a lot when it comes to alignment and aiming. A lot is said about here, right? Now, obviously, you have got to pick a good line as far as, and the line is where you're sending the white, right? So this one's straight, so I'm sending it right into the middle of the brown, right? So I say this on my channel, I say this all the time, you've got to pick a decent line. I'm sending that there, so you get your eyes behind it, right? Now, obviously, to do that, you've got to find your line of sight. Now, you look at all the pros, they've all got different little lines of sight. So what I mean by that is in relation to where your cue is on, you know, in your eyes, you know, people are obsessed with the chin. Don't worry about that. It's where your cue is in relation to your eyes. And most people have got a little bit of a difference in line of sight. You see them over there. Mine's pretty central. Now, when it comes to line of sight, it takes you 5 minutes to find out. If ever you come to see me, we'll do it. 5 minutes. Never speak about it ever again. That's it. It's not rocket science, although some people will say it is. The thing is with it, like a lot of things of this game, it isn't rocket science. It's hitting a ball with a stick, right? And if it was rocket science, snooker players couldn't do it, and I'm one of them. So basically, get behind the shot. Now, when you find your line, that is not guaranteed you're going to pot it. But for me, your attention, the best part of your aiming, the most important one is done here. Because once you've picked your line, you're down on your shot, and you're making those micro adjustments. You know, you see players just slightly moving, checking where they are on the cue ball, doing all that. Now, obviously, a good line up here, all it does, the best thing about it is it makes sure that when you're down, your adjustments are only micro adjustments. If you was aligning from over here, obviously, I get down to that shot and I'm having to, you know, I can't get it aligned. Absolutely. So yes, get behind the shot. But you telling me that if I'm here and if I'm here, I can't pot it? Well, not really. As long as you're fairly good behind it, right? Yeah, you follow that in, and then like I say, I make these micro adjustments, and then when I'm there, when I think I've got it, and then I just pot it. But that really is it. I think it's as if like people are disregarding the aiming process when they're down, and they're thinking, I've got to feather 4 times, that'll do it. It's not going to do it. You've got to really be on where you are on the cue ball and where you're sending, where you're aiming to, and all this. Then micro adjustments are done when you're down. And like I say, if the example is, if it wasn't the case, right? Why do professional players spend more time queuing up than they do sort of standing up here? You know, this alignment thing is just half a second, isn't it? It's like there, and then off you go. And then it's all about, yeah, this, feel of the shot, using that sort of instinct. But yeah, I mean, I think push your attention onto the green bit. It's really important. Try it, see how you get on. There you go. I think people should reprioritize their attention, or what's more important. You know, when you're down on the shot, that's when you do all your micro adjustments. You're really looking down the cue to make sure that you're going to play the shot right, and when you feel it's right, then you put a nice strike on it and hopefully it goes in. So I think definitely people should sort of, again, put more importance on that than the line on the top. Well, Comment below if you like it or you don't like it, and I'll see you soon.